Okay. Yeah. Good morning. So dire-diretso na. This is just continuation. This is just the continuation of the discussion yesterday. So far we've already discussed sets and then we did algebraic expressions. I think against special product. So punta tayo din sa parang inverse process of special products. So special products, all you have to do is to multiply the given. Then you have forms. You need to remember them. Hindi naman required na alam siya. So just in case, mahalaga lang kasi na yung sa algebra part, mas maganda kung medyo mas mabilis gawin. So now let's do factoring. So factoring is basically you have a given and you want to disintegrate it. So you want to rewrite the given such that you have its factored form. So pag may number, we're kind of used to doing prime factorization of such number. So yun yung gusto natin gawin. So sa algebraic expressions, polynomials to be exact, we want to do that as well. So the very first, or actually pinaka-basic, ang tawag ay factoring na common monomial factor. Ang basis ay distributive property of multiplication over addition. So yun yung pinakaunang gagawin whenever you have items like this. So again, sa Burbage program, recall. So kung familiar sa mga bagay-bagay, better. Kung hindi naman, ito, binabanggit ulit natin, binabalikan natin. So we'll see. So the next is difference of two squares. You have x squared minus y squared. That's x plus y, x minus y. So you have x squared minus y squared. Again, kung hindi sure dyan, product nito, pabalik dito. So you'll end up with something like that. Then we have the perfect square trinomial. Paulit-ulit ang sasabihin. Common mistake kasi whenever you have x plus y quantity squared, nakakalimutan yung middle term, nagiging x squared plus y squared. So yung kabaligtaran, if you have a trinomial, you check first kung perfect square siya. And you do that by checking the term. So of course, you have two perfect squares there. So you have x squared, y squared. And then this one, basically product of the square roots times 2. Middle term, pag negative, you have x minus y quantities. And we have sum and difference of two cubes. So balik kayo sa binomial kasi di ba dito kanina, we have a binomial form, x squared minus y squared, madali yan. Common mistake kasi yung x squared minus y squared factorable, so okay lang yon. Tapos yung iba na-excite regarding x squared plus y squared. Again, kung may paggagamitan sa pagpasok sa UP, edi may paggagamitan. Kung may algebra kayo, edi gagamitin nyo talaga. Kung may calculus, gagamitin pa rin siya eventually. And then we have this x cubed plus y cubed, x cubed minus y cubed. Yung form, you have x plus y times x squared minus xy plus y squared, x minus y, x squared plus xy plus y squared. Ako yung normal na ginagawa ko dito dati, if I have x cubed plus y cubed, parang cube root lang. So you have x plus y. Yung etong second factor yung magiging problema. So paano tinatandaan yan? You square this, you have this 2, and then product opposite sign. So same argument applies here. X squared, negative y quantity squared ay y squared. Product of this 2 is xy opposite sides of plus x. So, ano pa? Yeah, yun yun. Most probably, nag-check din naman kayo. Pero yun nga kasi yung purpose ng mga to na mga form, yung mga mas mabilis gawin kung sakaling gagamitin in the near future. Parang common na maririnig sa teacher na, basic algebra lang yan. So yun, yeah, basic daw siya daw. So, tatandaan. Then we have quadratic trinomials. Ito yung trial and error na ginagawa ninyo. Kasi hindi siya perfect square trinomial. So trial and error yung gagawin. So you have this. So later, titingnan natin kung paano ito mag-work. And then you have completing the square and factoring by group. So these are factoring methods na medyo may pina-follow pa rin namang form pero mas malawak yung coverage niya. Questions so far? Kasi i-apply ko na siya maya-maya. I mean, yung maya-maya ay ilang saglit na lang naman. Okay. Sige nga, kung pwede nga kayong mag-chat, gusto ko lang malaman yung mga course ninyo or pwede nyo na sabihin kahit sabay-sabay kayo para marinig ko lang. Ano yung mga normal ng course na nandito? Kasi parang hindi na tayo dumaan sa ganong process na nagpakilala pa tayo sa isa't isa diretso. Klase discuss na ako kaagad. Nursing, Pol-Sci, also Pol-Sci, alam ko may ano yan, Math 11, so magagamit to. Biochem, may calculus, as in calculus yun. So, magagamit yung
DevStud po.
algebra. DevStud, meron ba yung ano? May Math 11 ba yung DevStud? Meron yata.
Yes, applied physics, sir.
Okay, so meron din. Comsci, may mga DPSM people dito. So, okay. Sige. Ayan, so sige. Okay, medyo nakita ko na. So, medyo meron naman. May makukuha naman kayo kahit pa paano sa summer bridging program. No? May Pol-Sci, may Math 11 din yata yung Pol-Sci. So, and then, sayang yung iba kasi nung nakaraan nag-discuss ng sets, lahat ng mag-UP Manila ay may sets na discussion sa Math 10. So, sige. Sa ngayon, yung mga feeling ko baka hindi magagamit sa pagpasok sa UP, ano lang, para lang ma-crunch yung utak kahit pa paano na pagpasok sa UP, sanay na okay, ganito yung magiging process pagpasok ko sa UP, ganito yung mga pwede kong madaanan na kung ano man saan ko ma-apply ito. Nabanggit ko yata to nung isang araw na walang nawe-waste na knowledge. So, kinig lang kayo ng kinig. Kung feeling nyo magagamit nyo, edi sige lang. Kung feeling nyo hindi, baka magamit nyo in the near future. So, okay. Go. Try natin. So, balikan ko lang ha. We have all of this. So, screenshot, copy, kung ano man. Kailangan nyo ng papel ngayon actually. Pero kung gusto nyo titigan lang, tapos biglang kaya nyo siyang sagutin, sige lang. So, mas maganda kung may papel kayo dyan na hawak. Math subject pa rin naman siya. So, medyo kailangan nyo pa rin ng papel. So, yan. Pakikopya to. Tingnan. Hi po, sir. Saan po makikita yung recording? Siyempre, after this, sa Canvas, yung module na Mathematics 2024 yata yung pangalan nun. Nandun na lahat. Yung 2 days na na-miss nung iba, nandun na. So, session 1 tsaka session 2, in-upload ko na rin yung lecture slide. May nagtanong kasi nung isang araw. So sige, nilagay ko na rin doon. So makikita naman siya doon. Okay. Paano po ma-open yung sa subjects pero, sige. Pa-message na lang ang aming mga staff. So, yan. So, pa-email or kung ano man, baka kaya na nilang masagot yan. Hindi ko rin alam kasi sila yung nag-aasikaso ng Canvas. Ayun. So may tanong po, paano po ma-open yung sa subjects pero access denied? So mukhang hindi pa nakikita nung iba. Okay. Anyway, so maganda yung mga ganyan kasi pagpasok nyo sa UP, most probably Canvas yung LMS ng subjects ninyo. Magandang na-explore nyo na rin yung Canvas kasi yun yung mga madalas na gagamitin. So may mga biochem comsci pala rito, baka makita-kita kami next sem. So sige, good luck. Okay, ayan. So factoring, pakikopya, screenshot, and then we have this. So forms, nung isang araw nasabi ko rin to, I know math, medyo mahirap sa maraming tao. Pero ako kasi sabi ko, hindi siya dapat ganun kahirap. Kasi lagi siyang may binibigay na rule, na form. All you have to do is to remember those rules, forms, and then you apply them. Kapag hindi katulad nun, bawal gamitin. So, yeah, yun yung pamantayan ko when doing math in general. So, pwede ba to? May ganito bang rule? Walang rule? So, hindi pwede. Okay, let's do this. So, medyo magkahalo na to. Yung factoring by grouping, yun yung medyo, ayan, sige, tingnan natin kung merong makakaisip. Okay, medyo mahirap ba to? Sige, kayo magsasuggest, guys. Let's do factoring by grouping muna. Ano kaya yung magandang magka-group, yung pwedeng gamitin. Alam ko medyo mahirap. So sa mga may algebra next sem, ayan, masasanay kayo rito. Sa mga may calculus, kailangan nyo pa rin. Yung mga iba, pwedeng, sige, makisama muna kayo sa amin. Sa mga susunod na meeting, magmamath 10 naman ako kahit pa pa. Okay, anyone, kahit sa chat box na lang, ano kaya yung maganda magka-group dito? Kasi factoring by grouping. Sir, wala naman po dun sa mga form na binigay nyo dun sa taas. Bakit bigla naman ganito yung tanong? Okay, walang magsasuggest. Okay, pipindutin na natin. So ito daw yung magkaka-group. Medyo mahirap talaga yung factoring sa totoo lang. So isa to sa mga medyo mahirap na algebra na pwedeng ma-encounter. Factoring. Yung mga may calculus, as in yung calculus yung first subject nila pagpasok sa UP. First math na subject sa UP Manila. So kailan namin to gagamitin? Magagamit nyo eventually yung factoring. So sa calculus, yeah, may factoring na magaganap. Okay, so we have the following. Yeah, you have this. And then here, kailangan ko ng sagot. What's the common factor for the first? Ayan, so may nakapag-factor out na n raised to 4. Tapos dito, may g raised to 4. Actually, may sumagot na dito sa medyo na-factor niya na. Ayan, meron siyang 4g raised to 4 yung factor niya rito. Having said that, you'll end up with something like this. Yung goal naman kasi is for you to have something na may common factor yung dating. So, if you look closely sa dalawang terms na to, you have common factor here n minus 2g. So, yun yung ilalabas. Hindi ko alam kung medyo familiar kayo dun sa term na yun kasi ako nung pinag-aaralan ko yung factoring, yun yung term namin ilalabas. Kasi common factor siya. This, two terms lang to. Ang tingin nyo dito dapat ay two terms. This times this plus this times this. Nagkataon lang na parehas to. Ayan, may nakapag-factor na doon. So, you have that. Tapos na ba to? Okay. Hindi pa po. Oo, kasi to eh. Oo. Yan, yung mga naka-encounter na nung sa high school nila na ganito. So, alam, medyo nagiging familiar na sila na you can actually apply completing the square here. So, paano nagwo-work yung completing the square? Yung idea nun is you add, subtract something so that you'll end up with a perfect square trinomial minus a perfect square. So, parang ganito yung dating nito. Kasi di ba, if this is the first term and then this is the last term of the perfect square trinomial, ano yung sabi ko dun kanina? Dapat 3 terms yung perfect square trinomial. Ano dapat yung middle term? Yung product ng square roots nitong dalawang to times 2. Kaya kailangan nyo ng papel. Di ba? Ito n squared. Ito 2g squared. Di ba? Ang n squared squared ay n raised to 4. Ang 2g squared, quantity squared ay 4g raised to 4. So ang product ng n squared at 2g squared ay 2n squared g squared times 2. So yun dapat yung middle term. So ibig sabihin, tong buong to, perfect square trinomial to. But we've added this one, so you need to subtract it. Hindi ko alam kung paano to tinuro sa inyo nun, pero ako mas ganun yung straightforward na approach ko when dealing with items involving factoring by completing the square. I impose the perfect square trinomial and I need to subtract a perfect square. Kasi kapag hindi naging ganun yung form after applying completing the square, walang sense yung completing the square kasi hindi ko siya mapa-factor out pa rin. The purpose of the completing the square is for you to end up with x squared minus y squared form. For the first, yung x squared, para siyang perfect square trinomial. Karamihan yun yung nangyayari. So, yun nga. Hence, this is a perfect square trinomial minus a perfect square. So, you can write it this way. Tapos yun. This is factorable. Diba, this is x squared minus y squared. So yung factors nun, ano nga ulit factors ng x squared minus y squared? Okay, sige. Kunyari na lang may sumagot. X plus y, x minus y. So this, okay. So yeah. So x plus y, x minus y. Okay. So wala, parang malito, no? Kulang. Kulang. So, yung may, okay, hindi pa po. Ano nangyari doon? Nawala. Pwede mag-delete ng chat. Okay. So, okay. So, yun. Ayan, ganyan siya dapat. Kasi 'di ba, para tong x, tas ito parang y. Kaya meron kang x plus y, x minus y. So you have that. Actually, ito na to. Pwede na to. Pero simplify pa natin ng ganyan. Okay? So, again, yung idea ng summer bridging program, kung magagamit nyo siya directly pagpasok nyo sa UP Manila, good job sa mga may algebra, magagamit nyo talaga sa mga may calculus, magagamit nyo talaga sa mga wala pa. Abang lang kayo, may moments na may madidiscuss tayo rito na magagamit nyo rin eventually pagpasok nyo sa UP Manila. Kung hindi naman muna, sabay lang muna kayo sa amin para kahit pa paano, crunch na yung utak. Pagpasok sa UP, medyo sanay na siya ulit. So, yeah. Okay? Questions regarding this. So, that's how you deal with factoring. So, meron kang item, then, di ba ito yung moment na yung given, nag-iisip ka na kaagad. So, nararamdaman nyo na yung utak nyo ay nagka-crunch na, ano yung i-group ko rito? Dapat may common factor. Dapat mag-end up ako sa form na mga pinagsasabi ni Sir doon sa previous slides. So, yeah, you have that. Okay? Sige, tingnan natin ulit. Okay, how about this one? Hirap ng mga extra. Pero sige, kaya yan. Sige, go. Ayun nga pala, most probably from experience, alam nyo namang there are hindi isa lang yung way in solving a math problem. As long as nag-a-apply kayo ng legit na steps na mathematically correct, okay lang. So, dapat legit. Okay. Any suggestions? I have j squared, correct, and I have j raised to 3. Agad-agad. Okay, so hindi pa, kasi j cubed to, hindi to j squared. At saka even that, ay medyo mali. Okay, j cubed tsaka j squared. Actually, medyo tricky yung tanong. Kasi di ba this is j cubed, tsaka this is j squared. So j squared, and then you have minus 12. I can split negative 12 sa dalawang parts such that may sense siya kay j squared at may sense siya kay j cubed. Anyone? Pwede pala mag-delete ng ng chat. Paano yun? Pwede na. Ngayon ko lang napansin na pwede mag-delete ng chat. Ngayon parang, so, sige, bago yata yung Zoom na ganyan. Anyone, negative 12 na mapapakinabangan ng j cube at j squared. Medyo leading na yung tanong na yun. Negative 12. Mapapakinabangan ng j cube tsaka j squared. J cube ay perfect. Ayan. Okay. Yeah, that's correct. I have j cube minus 8 tsaka j squared minus 4. Bakit? Kasi this is a perfect cube. This is a perfect square. So, kailangan ko ng perfect cube tsaka perfect square. So, that kaya kong gamitin yung mga pinagsasabi ni Sir. Go. Kaya nyo na to dapat. What are the, syempre ito yung pinakauna. Mas madali to. What are the factors of j squared minus 4? Isigaw nyo na yan, guys. Kailangan ko na sumasagot talaga. J squared minus 4. Madali lang yan. Go, guys. Sabay-sabay na. Difference of two squares. Go, guys.
J minus 2 times j plus 4.
Oh.
Ay, plus 2.
Ayan, tama. Okay. How about j cube minus 8? Difference of two cubes.
J cube minus 2 times j squared times 8.
Minus 2.
8j plus 2.
Okay. Medyo mali.
4.
So, parang tama yung nandito sa chat box pero mali ng konti. Okay, sige. Tingnan natin. Ayan, na-delete agad. Ayan siya. Ulit. Tama to. J minus 2, j plus 2, difference of two squares. Difference of two cubes. Di ba kukunin mo lang cube root nito at cube root nito? So, your binomial is j minus 2. Ako, yung basis ko sa pagkuha nitong trinomial na to kasi medyo confusing talaga, ay based dito sa the binomial. So you have j squared, negative 2 squared, that's 4. Product of these two, opposite sign, that's positive 2j. So ganun siya. Sige, pakitingnan mabuti. Ulit, babalikan nyo lang yun sa taas, difference of 2 cubes, difference of 2 squares. Sasabihin ko sana basic, pero ayan, pa-recall. In the near future, magiging basic na siya sa inyo. So parang tipo kahit tulog kayo, bigla kayong gigisingin, anong factors ng j squared minus 4? Alam nyo kaagad. So yung mga ganong bagay. So you have the following. Di ba I have two terms here. I have this and this. May common factor ba? Ano? Diretso na tayo sa ano?
J minus 2.
Correct. So, ilalabas ulit yon. So, you'll end up with something like this. Ang matitira dito, j squared plus 2j plus 4. Ang matitira dito, j plus 2. Actually, this will work yata as your final answer. Pero, ay, magsisimplify pa siya ng ganyan. Oh, na-simplify. This is a trinomial. So, j squared plus 3j plus 6, mukhang hindi na factorable. May nakakaalam paano malaman na hindi na factorable yung trinomial? May nakakaalala. Kasi since recall to, this is not your first time hearing factoring most probably. So, may mga alam na kayong mga bagay-bagay, may techniques na ganyan. So, anyone, paano malalaman na I'm done? Diba? I have a trinomial. Of course, j minus 2 is a binomial. We're done kasi degree 1 na to. I have j squared plus 3j plus 6. Baka kasi pwede pang ma-factor ng dalawang binomial. But how to identify if we're done with the trinomial? May nakakaalala ba nito na napag-aralan? Ay, wait, lahat ba kayo may math ng high school? Lahat ba may math ng high school? No? Tama ba ako sa pag-claim ko nito? Lahat ba may math ng high school? Kasi hindi ko na talaga alam yung kung anong itsura ng curriculum ng high school ngayon. Kasi ako sure ako, nung panahon namin, lahat ng taong papasok ng college, nag-algebra, okay, nag-math, nag-trig, nag-stat, nag-ganon. So ngayon, hindi ko na kasi alam. Okay, try. No, AB is equal to A plus B. So mga ganun yung mga sagot. B squared minus 4AC yung gamit ko. Pero anyway, so sige, pupunta tayo doon in the near future. Pero ako, B squared minus 4AC. Gagamitan na natin ng ng equation. Since alam na rin naman natin yon, pwede na. Yung B squared minus 4AC kapag perfect square, yon. So, pwede. Pwede daw. So, hindi dito. Sa mga hindi pa ayan. Pero may mga nagbanggit na kasi ng mga A, B, ganyan. So, yung sa quadratic, yung ax squared plus bx plus c. Yung b squared minus 4ac. So, in this case, that's 9 minus b squared minus 4, 24. So, negative yon. So, hindi. Hindi factorable. Okay. So, hindi na. So, we're done with this. Okay. Sige, tingnan natin. May iba pa. This is an integrated item. Yung mga hindi naka-attend nung last time, nag-special products kami. So this is an integrated item. The goal here is to expand and then factor out. So yung idea ng factoring is you need to rewrite your given such that you have product or factors. Kaya nga factoring yung tawag. Of course, may mga addition, subtraction doon, pero yung main operation ay multiplication. Okay? So, yung iba magbo-brute force, they will expand this, but you can actually apply special product here. That special product. Ayan, no? Kasi di ba magkakahawig yung term except this sign here. Tapos ito, parang factoring. Pero yung special product at factoring, di ba related sa isa't isa? May madaling way to expand this kasi this looks like an x plus y and x minus y form. So this, pa-chat naman, anong itsura nito? Huwag nyo munang i-expand, yung munang feeling ko next step ko dapat. What will happen here? What will happen to an x plus y, x minus y form? O kahit yun na lang. Anong mangyayari sa x plus y times x minus y form? It will become guys, x plus y, x minus y. Ano mangyayari sa x squared minus y squared? Maraming salamat. So yun, ganun lang. Di ba? This will become x squared minus y squared. Kaya ganun yung sagot. R squared plus 8 quantity squared minus 36r squared. And then expand. Ito kaya yung isigaw yung sagot dito sa akin. This is just square of a binomial. What's your answer? Go guys, dire-diretso na. This will become, sigaw nyo na. Sa R nag-start yung sagot. Okay. R. Go guys. R raised to 4 plus 16 R squared plus 64. Taga na mahihain yung mga bata. Ayan, tama. So this is R raised to 4 plus 16 R squared plus 64 minus 36 R squared plus 36. And then just simplify. Durable na ba to? So babalik ka dun sa listahan. Oh sir, the simplified form is a trinomial. Sabi mo po sir, yung mga trinomial, perfect square trinomial o kaya quadratic trinomial na form. To check if this is a perfect square trinomial, we should have two perfect squares. Is this a perfect square? R raised to 4. If yes, ano yung square root? Sige, ako na muna. R raised to 4, yes. This is R squared quantity squared. 100 is yes, 10 squared. So meron na akong R squared tsaka 10. R squared times 10 is 10R squared times 2, negative 20R squared. So this is a perfect square trinomial. Again, that's how you check if a given trinomial is a perfect square trinomial or not. Perfect square ba to? Yes. Kung oo, anong square root? R squared. Same goes with this one, 100. So 10. So meron akong R squared times 10 times 2, 20R squared. Nakuha ko yung middle term. Pero this is minus. So ito dapat yung sagot. And then take note, R squared minus 10 is not factorable. Yung iba gawin pa yung R plus square root of 10 times R minus square root of 10. Pero I think gumagalaw tayo sa rational when doing factoring. Okay? Questions? So that's another approach in factoring. Pwedeng expand muna tapos factor out. Okay? Sige. Okay ulit. Most probably this is factoring by grouping. So obvious ba nakikita ko to? So para may nakikita ko dyan may something. Anyone, magkaka-group. 2 groups lang yata actually. Walang nakapansin nun. Mukha bang obvious yung tatlong yon? Anyone? Okay, wala. Okay, o yan. Ganyan daw.
X raised to 5 po.
Okay. So, this 3 perfect square trinomial kasi yon. Yun pala. Sinasabi ko to sa mga estudyante, yung mga madadaling form na tandaan na perfect square trinomial. 144, 169, ano ba, 110, 25. Yung mga perfect square trinomial ng, 1 to 1, syempre. X plus 1 quantity squared, X plus 2 quantity squared, X plus 3 quantity squared. Yung mga ganong form, kasi paulit-ulit lang yung mga yan talaga. So, ito yung 144 na sinasabi ko. Because this is a perfect square, x raised to 5 squared. This is a perfect square, 2 squared. So 2 times x raised to 5 ay 2x raised to 5 times 2, 4x raised to 5. This is a perfect square. This is actually a perfect square. So sure tayo na this form ay x squared minus y squared. Tapos masasagot na natin, kailangan ko ng sagot. Sagot guys, ayan, medyo ako na nga gumawa ng karamihan. So sagot kayo. Wala talaga sumasagot. Okay. Wala kahit sa chat box. Nandyan pa ba kayo guys? Difference of two squares lang to. Okay. Sige. Baka yung iba masyado nang nadadalian sa discussion. So, eto siya. Okay. So, you have x squared minus y squared. So, I have x plus y, x minus y. O, tapos, ganyan siya. Tapos, since yung assumption, medyo kahit pa paano, nag-algebra, ayan, may sumagot dun sa, okay, yeah. So, yeah. Ito yung problema dito sa item na to. Paano kaya nakuha to? Anyone? Ito kasi, hindi na to factorable, but this one, you still have a factor x plus 1. Medyo complicated tong given na to, so dadaanan ko na lang. Gumamit na ng medyo mas kahit pa paano advanced na algebra than factoring. Anong tawag doon? Yung nagsasubstitute kayo ng root ng polynomial. So, hindi ko alam kung naalala nyo yun, yung P over Q. May ganun ba kayo dati? Yung factors ni P plus or minus P, tas factors ni Q plus or minus Q, tapos plus or minus P over Q. Yung
Is that
sa,
rational theorem, sir?
yes, so, yan. Yan. So, kasi yung idea nito, the degree of a polynomial ay number of roots niya. Tapos mag-check ka, di ba? Plus or minus 2 all over plus or minus 1. So, manghula ka, negative 2, 2, negative 1, 1. So, ang hinula ko rito ay negative 1. Tapos, di ba by substitution, if you substitute negative 1 here, you'll end up with negative 1 minus 1 plus 2, 0. So, x plus 1 is a factor. So, dadaanan ko na lang yan. So, hindi na masyadong well, baka balikan natin kapag nag-equations na tayo. But for now, ganun na lang muna yung approach ko rito. So, we have that rational roots. So, yun. Yung chine-check nyo yung roots isa-isa, tapos trial and error. Minsan synthetic division yung gamit, substitution yung iba. Tapos yun, nakapag-factor na tayo. Division lang to. Since x plus 1 is a factor, you divide this by x plus 1. Ito daw yung result nun. So, this is factorable. Yun na yun. Okay. Questions? So, isa sa mga mahirap talaga ay factoring. Meron pa ba to? Meron pa. Hindi matapos-tapos. Sige. Yan. Ito, trinomial. Sige. Feeling ko dapat medyo to. Kakayanin to. Completing the square. Yan na, sinabi ko na yung sagot. Completing the square. Mukha kasi itong perfect square trinomial, pero medyo mali pa. Sige, kailangan ko ng sagot dito. Anyone, for this to be a perfect square trinomial, this should have been, y raised to 4 should have been, anyone, ano dapat? Para naging perfect square trinomial. 2y raised to 4, correct. O, edi pipilit ko, gagawin ko tong 2y raised to 4. Doing that, I need to subtract y raised to 4. Tapos diba, as mentioned earlier, the goal of completing the square is for you to end up with x squared minus y squared form. Tapos, totoo ba? Yes, kasi diba, this is now a perfect square trinomial. So that's a square. Is this a perfect square? Yes. O di meron na akong x squared minus y squared. Ganito siya. Tapos, medyo pa ulit-ulit na siya. Babalikan nyo na lang kung sa mga may mga hindi nakakasabay, babalikan. The factors of x squared minus y squared are x plus y times are x plus y and x minus y. So you have that. So ang sagot dito, ganito. Kasi di ba this is x squared minus y squared. So, x plus y, x minus y. So parang ano siya, substitution, malamang hindi nyo makikita x tsaka y lang. So variation ng mga yon. Yung form lang yung sinasabi, nakahawig nun. X squared minus y squared. Yung x doon pwedeng kung ano man, yung y doon pwedeng kung ano man. Same as this example. Yung x dito, y raised to 4 plus 1. Yung y dito ay y squared. So yan siya. Sinimplify. Tapos yun na naman tayo. Mukhang may pwede pang gawin. Di ba, b squared minus 4ac kayo. Yung mga ganun-ganun yan na kung sakali. Pero since this is y raised to 4, baka pwede pa. Okay. So, in-apply ko lang dito kasi ito, y raised to 4, this is 1, mukhang perfect square trinomial, pero this must be 2y raised, 2y squared. So, ginawa ko yon minus 1. Dito, hindi ko siya pwedeng gawin kasi hindi magiging minus y squared or minus perfect square. Hindi siya mag-work dito. So, kung ayaw maniwala, patry nito, hindi mag-work yung completing the square dito. So, dito ko lang siya gagawin. Ayan, paulit-ulit yung x squared minus y squared. And then finally, you have the following. Okay, sige, tingnan mabuti. Kung itetest yung b squared minus 4ac dito sa quadratic na to, hindi pwede. Negative 3. So, hindi na. Okay. Dito, since this is y raised to 4, ang plan mo maging difference of two squares din, pero hindi. Completing the square, hindi mag-work. Okay. Questions? Sige. Pakititigan lahat ng mga nangyari dito. So, plus ko na ba to? Walang tanong? Gustong sabihin? Sige. Pakititigan mo na yan. Okay. Tapos na. So, yesterday, ay hindi pala yesterday. Nung nakaraang araw, nag-discuss ng algebraic expression. Tapos sabi natin, yun yung buong umbrella. Tapos below that, we have polynomials. And now we have algebraic fraction. So, we defined polynomials last time na dapat walang exponent na negative tsaka fraction. So, dapat mga x squared, x lang, walang x raised to 0, ganon. So, bawal x raised to negative 2. So, hindi siya magiging polynomial. Kasi magiging fraction siya. Kapag x raised to 1/2 naman, hindi rin polynomial, magiging radical. So, algebraic fractions in general ay algebraic expressions na fraction yung form. So, you have a over b. Ganun lang kasimple to. And then, here are some, hindi ko alam kung some rules, pero medyo marami nga. For A, B, C, D, real numbers, B, C, D not equal to 0, yung idea lang dito is we do not want denominators to be 0. Kaya nire-restrict natin yan. Ayan. So whenever we have AC over BC, that's A over B, common mistake na excite yung mga estudyante, makakita ng ika-cancel nila. Pero yung assumption doon, when you do that, ay restricted na kaagad. Yung kinancel nyo yon ay hindi 0. Kasi yung C over C is 1 lang if C is never 0. So yun, cancellation. This is for product. If we have product of two fractions, just multiply the numerators and then multiply the denominators. That's it. If you have division, division is multiplication in disguise. You change division to multiplication and then get the reciprocal and then do apply multiplication. AD all over BC. So, ganun lang. Okay? So, okay. So, application to ng factoring. Factoring yung medyo application ng algebraic fraction. So, you simplify. The goal is for you to kahit papaano makapag-simplify ng fraction. So, again, ito ngayon, sa mga may algebra, gagamitin directly. Sa mga may calculus, gagamitin directly. Sa mga wala, yan. Sabay muna kayo sa amin. Okay? So, para lang ma-recall, tapos bigla sabi, okay, yan pala yung mga pinag-aralan namin dati. Okay, so addition, subtraction, yung pinakamahirap sa lahat because of the least common denominator. Tapos yung mga estudyante na-excite yan sa least common denominator, hindi sila naka-identify ng least common denominator correctly, so namamali sila. So we'll see kung ano yung mga mangyayari dito sa examples. Ayan. So, when dealing with algebraic fractions, gawin nyo muna yung factor out the denominators so that ma-identify nyo yung least common denominator correctly. Kasi kapag hindi, lumalaki yung given ninyo, nagiging mas complicated siya. So, kailangan ko ulit sa chat box. Ito na yung trial and error na factoring kasi these are trinomials. Quadratic lang naman yung mga yan. So, you're quite sure na kung pwede nyo siyang i-factor, factor niya ay dalawang binomial. So, let's do that here. Alam ko may mga technique na mga pinaggagawa dyan, yung mga may crisscross pa. You write down the factors of this, the factors of this. Sana pag may nag-solve ka, makukuha mo yung middle term. O, sige, tingnan natin, baka may nakakaalam. Tapos ilista nyo na lang muna. Factors of this, go guys, 2x squared minus 5xy plus 2y squared. Isulat sa chat box para makikita natin. Go guys. Factoring. Ito yung trial and error. Yung nagaganon-ganon kayo. O yun. Ayan. Thank you. 2x minus y daw. X minus y. Madali namang i-check yan. Expand. Diba? 2x squared minus 4 minus 5 plus 2y squared. Correct. How about this one? 2x. Pipindutin ko ba ito isa-isa? Ah, okay. Tama. So, yan. How about the second one? Go guys. Trial and error. Okay, sagot. Dapat nagsusolve kayo. Factors. 2x minus y, x minus y. O sige. Yan. Tama. Okay? Next. Minus. The last term. The last denominator. Pwede naman last term. Pero the last denominator. Okay, ayan. Kasi ako nung bata ako, sabi ko, hindi naman magbibigay ng sobrang hirap yung teacher dito. I have 3 unique binomials here. So ako, iniisip ko, most probably combination lang yun dito. I have 2x minus y, I have x minus 2y, I have 2x minus y, I have x minus y. May mga naulit, so malamang ito yung isa dyan. Ayan. So, pero tama rin naman yan. Kasi when you expand this, makukuha mo talaga ito. Okay? So, what is the least common denominator? Hindi to lahat. Yun yung common mistake. Some students, kakopy lang nila lahat yan, tapos yun yung LCD. So, hindi, di ba? Hindi talaga. Kasi kanya 1 over 6, tsaka, ano ba yung mga namamali kayo? 2 over 3, ganon. Minumultiply nila yung 6 tsaka 3, 80. Nakalimutan nila na yung 6 tsaka 3. So, hindi, di ba? The least common denominator, kaya nga least eh. Tama naman. Pag minultiply mo tong 6 na to, common denominator yon, pero least yung kailangan. So medyo madali tong item kasi nga 3 unique binomials. You copy them. The idea of the least common denominator is the least expression that can be divided by the denominator. So para tatanungin mo lang yung sarili mo, kaya bang ma-divide? So for example, you copy this 2, yun yung LCD mo, pero kulang ng x minus y for this one. Kaya ilalagay mo siya. And then this, kaya bang i-divide nito? Yes. Ganun lang yung tanong dito. Can I divide LCD by this? Yes. How about this? Oo din. Ito, oo din. So ganun siya. And then that's it. Ito na yung process. LCD divided by this times this. LCD divided by this times this. LCD divided by this times this. So tatlong beses gagawin yon. You'll end up with something like this. So kasi di ba, LCD divided by this, you have x minus y times 3. LCD divided by this is x minus 2y times this. So you have that. And then lastly, LCD divided by this is 2x minus y times this. So you have that. Tapos magsisimplify ka lang. Expand lang to. Ay, ang bilis-bilis naman. Ay, hindi pa pala. Okay, nag-expand lang talaga. 3x minus 3y. You distribute the negative correctly kasi common mistake to. Maraming na-excite. Tinatanggal lang yung grouping symbol. Nakakalimutan to. So, distribute negative inside. Same applies with this one. Kaya siya ganyan. And then, feeling ko kaya nyo na dapat sagutin to. Go, pa-simplify lang yung numerator. Yan. Pag umabot kayo dyan, masayang-masaya kayo kasi patapos na to. Pero syempre, bago umabot dito, marami ka pang pagdadaanan na paghihirap doon. So, make sure to solve ng maayos. 0. Okay, 0 daw. Okay, 0. Okay. Kasi makakancel lahat. So 0 nga. That's correct. So why siya? 0 lang pala yan. Okay. Questions? So to deal with fractions, algebraic fractions, yung approach nyo is you factor out denominators para ma-identify nyo yung LCD correctly. Upon identification of the LCD, divide lang 1 by 1 dun sa mga denominator and then multiply sa numerator corresponding respectively. Tapos yun, simplify, yun yung mapapala ninyo dyan. Okay. Yun nga pala, syempre bawal kayo mag-cancel out kapag may mga ano pa dyan. Yung iba kasi kunwari to, x minus y, ka-cancel to, hindi pwede. X minus y, hindi pwede, di ba? You can only cancel out factors sa numerator tsaka sa denominator. Kapag meron ka pang operation na addition, subtraction, hindi pa. Dapat yung main operation mo, multiplication. Okay? Sige, kayo muna. Pakitry. Ang mahalaga dito, ma-factor yung mga yan. Sige, try nyo muna. Sige, kayo muna go guys. Okay, sige. Baka may mga nakasolve na. Factors nito, 4x squared plus 4x plus 1. Kailangan ko talaga ng sagot. So guys, 4x squared plus 4x plus 1. So guys, 2x plus 1. Nag-factor pa ako sa numerator. Pero sige lang. Tingnan na. Kasi this is multiplication. Baka may mga makancel. So I factored out the numerator here. Common factor is 3. So you have 3x minus 2. And then the denominator is a perfect square trinomial. Tama yan. Times, wala, hindi ito factorable. 25 minus 8. So hindi. Okay? Denominator, factors, 9x squared plus 12x plus 4. 3x plus 2 quantity squared. Perfect square trinomial din yun. Okay? So far, ganyan ang ginawa natin. Step by step naman to. Common factor 3. This is a perfect square trinomial. Walang magagawa. So you copy that. This is a perfect square trinomial. So okay. Divided by isa-isa to. Okay? 3x minus 2. Denominator is this factorable. 6x squared plus 7x plus. Pinaghalo ko na. I have product, division, and then addition, subtraction. So mag-LCD tayo dito sa loob because your operation here, addition, subtraction. So kailangan ko mag-LCD. Factors of this, ito na yung magta-trial and error kasi hindi siya perfect square trinomial. Hindi to perfect square, hindi to perfect square. So mukhang trial and error. Go guys, 6x squared plus 7x plus 2. Ito yung trial and error yung ganun-ganun kayo. Tapos di ba parang tinitimpla nyo siya. 3x, 2x, ano yung dito sa kabila? Ayun, 3x plus 2, 2x plus 1 daw. Okay, thank you. Minus 3x plus 2, how about this one? So, ganun ulit, timpla-timpla ulit kayo dyan. 6 times 1 ba to? 3x times 2x ba? Okay, so, timpla ulit. Ito, wait lang, naintindihan ko yung sinasabi ko na timpla-timpla. O, di ba dati ginagawa nyo yun, no? Yung ganyan-ganyan kayo. O. Tapos try kayo. For example, let's do 6x squared. O di ba try lang kayo dyan na 3x, tapos 2x, tapos minus. Siyempre try lang dyan. Tapos 2, tsaka ano dapat. So hindi pwede. O baligtad pa yata. So, ganyan. So ganyan ginagawa nyo. Ayan, parehas kami nakasulat dyan sa yan, yung mga may nag-chat na. So, di ba ganyan ginagawa nyo dati? So, ganun pa rin naman. Okay? So, we have that. And then finally, ang dali lang nito. Sir, bakit hindi nyo pinactor tong 3x plus 3? There is obviously a common factor here na 3. Kasi hindi multiplication yung operation. Baka kainin lang siya pag nag-simplify later. So, wag na. Mag-expand din ako dyan eventually. This is a perfect difference of two squares rather. 9x squared minus 4. So, tama yan. 3x plus 2, 3x minus 2, 3x plus 2. Commutative yung multiplication. So, okay lang na baligtad. Okay, so meron akong ganito. So, yan yung parang preliminary ninyo. Check, double check bago bumira kasi baka may mga mamali kayo dyan. So, dito, parang wala naman tayong napala dyan. So, kopya lang muna yan. LCD. Ayan. So, tulad lang dito kanina, we have 3 unique binomials here. 3x plus 2, 2x plus 1. Tapos ano pa yung hindi nasama? 3x minus 2 yata. So, that's the least common denominator. So, again, you identify the least common denominator. Hindi lang kinokopya lahat yan. Yung ginagawa ng ibang estudyante doon, copy this first. Ito yon. Kulang ng isa, 3x minus 2. So, to check, dapat the least common denominator can be divided by the denominators. So, this divided by this, meron akong 3x minus 2. Times numerator, I have that. Continue the process. LCD divided by this, I have 3x plus 2 times the numerator, I have that. And then lastly, LCD divided by this is 2x plus 1 times numerator, I have that. Okay? Magsisimplify ba ako dito? Magsisimplify ako syempre. Sabi ng sagot dito, go guys, sagot kayo. 3x minus 2 quantity squared, kahit isigaw nyo na para mabilis. Mahirap mag-type eh. Go. That's just square of a binomial. Tatlong terms dapat yan. Okay, go. Sagot na guys. Guys. Wala. Hoy, sagot. 3x minus 2 quantity squared. Aba, wala talaga. Ala, ayaw talaga nila sumagot. Ayan, nasa chat box na lang. 9x squared minus 12x plus 4. Correct, di ba? 9x squared plus 4, middle term ay product of this 2 times 2. That's negative 6x times 2, negative 12x. Sige, ako na to. 3x plus 2, kahawig lang naman yan. So you have that. Siyempre, nag-distribute ako ng negative. This in reality is 9x squared plus 12x plus 4, but I have a negative here, so I need to distribute that correctly. How about this? Kailangan ko ng sagot dito, guys. 6x squared, 9 plus 3. Tama. 6x squared plus 9x plus 3. Tapos, magsisimplify lang siya dyan. Bilis-bilis ng pagkakasimplify. Pa-check nga nito kung tama to. Cancel. 6x squared. Let's do x. Negative 24 plus 9. That's negative 15. 4 minus 4, 0 plus 3. Okay? This is division. So, gagawin natin multiplication. Factorable ba to? May common factor na 3. Okay. Tapos yun na. Diba? So, medyo obvious pala kung saan papunta yon. Kasi may common factor na 3. Bakit biglang nalaglag? Okay. Next step, si sir. And then, that's it, di ba? From multiplication na to, factored form na yung karamihan. So, cancel-cancel. Lahat ng pwedeng i-cancel. Ayun. May isa lang ha. Isa lang. Ito, mawawala talaga. Ito, isa lang. Oh, and then, finally, yung 3 ata, dapat matatanggal. Hindi na sulat. Obviously, itong 3 na to, tsaka 3 na to mga cancel. So, ang natira lang ay 3x minus 2 times this squared. 2x plus 1 isa, 3x plus 2 isa. So, yung that. Questions regarding this? Okay. Wala. Kaya dapat. Sige. Questions? Tapos na pala ito. Mahirap na to. Ito. Sige. Try naman ito. Tingnan ko lang kung paano nyo siya i-approach. This is an example of a complex fraction. So, yung dating, kasi yung previous examples, yung dalawang yon, algebraic fractions lang siya. You do addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Sa complex fraction, looks like this. So, yung dating ng complex fraction, magsisimplify ka muna. So, complex fractions, basically, you have fractions, yung numerator, denominator. Pwedeng hindi rin. Pero, hindi lang siya basta simpleng A over B. A over B pa rin siya, pero yung A pwedeng A over B rin, yung B pwedeng C over D. So, ganon. As you can see, ito siya. Sige guys, try nyo muna. Maganda kasing, gusto kasing nagsasagot kayo para pag magsasagot na ako, yung satisfaction na nakukuha nyo yung tamang sagot na, yes, meron pa akong alam kahit papaano. Kaya pang crunch yung utak ko, tapos mapigayan kasi alam kong nandito pa yan. Pinag-aralan ko naman yan dati. Sige, pakitry muna. Go guys, kayo muna. Okay, sige, tingnan natin kung paano nyo ginawa. Hopefully may mga nagsagot. Oo. So, agad-agad naman, sir. So, ako, ganito yung ginawa ko muna. Wala mo ng factoring kasi, di ba, this entire thing, this is division. So, you have this divided by this. So, you can think of this as division tapos multiplication. So, nakuha nyo ba kung anong nangyari rito? Naging reciprocal. Parang multiplication yung operation ko for this entire thing. So medyo madali siya kasi nga, this is just product and then this is division. So gagawin ko lang siyang product. So I have something like this. And then dito na magkakaroon ng trabaho. Ayan, isa-isa na ako magfa-factor dito. Common factor here, x. O, tingnan mabuti. Common factor, x. So magkakaroon ako ng x times x minus y squared. Yung denominator yating next dito. This is difference of two squares. So yun siya. O ito guys, common factor. O diretso nyo na. Factors nito. Y squared daw times y squared times y plus 1. Okay? How about this? Turn nyo na kaagad. So guys, x squared times x minus 1. O yun na siya. Okay. So, add ko, pwede na ako mag-cancel na mga pwedeng i-cancel. Meron ba mga pwedeng i-cancel? Ayan, x, may isang matitira. Yung y squared, mawawala talaga. Y plus 1, y minus 1. So, tingnan natin kung anong nangyari. So, ganun lang siya. Okay, pakitingnan kung tama. X minus y squared, may isang x dito, may isang x minus 1. Yeah, that's correct. So, ito yung goal ko. I need to simplify this. So, nag-LCD pa to. Pero actually, hindi na nga to required mag-LCD talaga. Pero hindi, meron pa rin naman. Kasi, ewan ko, there are moments na mas madali yung parang automatic. Alam naman natin, I'm not sure. Sige. Mga ganito, 1 plus 1 over 3, for example. Yung sa mga medyo mabibilis ng mag-solve, madali na sa kanila yan. Especially if you have 1 or a number lang. Di ba parang dinedirection ng ganyan yan? Sige nga guys, ano yung 1 plus 1 third? Di ba madali lang? Kasi i-multiply mo lang dito yan, tapos i-add mo, tapos yun na. So parang ganun din yung idea rito. This is just 4 over 3, di ba? 3 times 1 plus 1, 4 over 3. So medyo madali kapag ganun yung given. Ang anong pinagsasabi ni sir, di ba this is just 1 plus a fraction. So pwedeng this is the LCD and then multiply mo lang yan doon tapos i-add mo rito. So you have this. So ganun lang siya. Parang parang ganun yung term ko doon ng bata ko eh. Parang taas mo doon, multiply mo, plus nito, tapos LCD to. So you have that. Take note, ito yung mahabang denominator dito. Ito yung fraction ha. Huwag malilito. Okay? So x plus y yung numerator dito. And then, sige, kinopya ko lang sa kabilang slide tayo hindi maligaw. Yan. And then, ano kayang pwedeng gawin? Suggestion, ano kayang pwedeng gawin dyan? Anong nangyari? Ano to nangyari? Pakikwento sa akin. From this to this, anong nangyari? Ito yung mga rule na hindi ko kasi alam kung automatic siya talaga eh, di ba? Reciprocal, tama yon. Kapag merong ganito, yung mga, ito yung malaking, yan, ganyan. So, sure ako natataas lang yung C doon, AC over B. So, tama, reciprocal. Kasi 'di ba ang dating nito, if you look closely, this is A all over B over C. So, yung C aangat lang. So, this is equal to ganyan, AC B. So, yun yung mga bagay na I'm really not sure kung automatic, pero kung nagsosolve at nagsosolve ka talaga, magiging automatic kasi siya sa'yo. So, if not, ayun, may reciprocal naman na notion. So, you have that. Kaya, most probably, hindi to in-expand kasi nga, product na siya. Ito na lang yung problemahin ko. The denominator will become Pwede na itong tanggalin. Yeah, nag-simplify na ako kagad dito. Squared minus x plus x minus y squared. Sige, tingnan. Diba? This will become x squared minus x is x minus y squared. Simplifying everything, the denominator is this one. Tapos mukhang leading naman siya doon. Paulit-ulit na natin itong ginagawa. This is literally the given doon sa factoring. X squared minus y squared. The factors of that are x plus y, x minus y. So makakancel. This is my answer. Nag-simplify yata. Questions? Okay. Sige. Kayo ulit. Sige, try nyo. Medyo mas mahaba. So, paki-try muna. So, mas mahabang time yung gagamitin ninyo sa pag-solve. Sige lang. Sige, try nyo muna. May mga nag-attempt pa kanina tapos nakuha tong sagot na to. So, ayan, ulitin ng natin. Hopefully, hopefully may nag-attempt tapos nakuha yung sagot na yan. Para lang na-experience yung pagsosolve. Okay? Sige. Patry muna. natin kung ano na nangyari sa inyo. Okay? Ayan. So, ito, step by step siya really. So, pwede namang simultaneous na may mga nangyayari rito. Pero, I think yung solution ko dito step by step lang muna. So, here, this is just 1 all over x over y. So, that's y minus x. Reciprocal yon. And then, ayan na yung sinasabi ko eh. Okay. So, sinimplify ko lang muna yon. Tapos, this one, LCD. Yung mga simpleng LCD lang. If you have, ang dating kasi nito, A over B minus B over A. Diba? Magkahawig lang yung mga yan. So, LCD x minus y times x plus y. Tapos parang criss-cross lang yon. Kasi sure tayo na magkaiba tong denominator. So, you can do that. So, you have x plus y quantity squared and then minus this x minus y quantity squared. Yung mga generalization, mag-iingat sa pag-generalize ng mga bagay-bagay. Yun yung kasi nga, yung dating nito, since we have unique denominators, pwede kong gawin na parang criss-cross lang yon na LCD na yun kagad. Sure tayong A, B yung denominator. And you have that. Ito ganun din, tulad nung kanina, di ba? Yung 1 all over 1 plus 1/3, parang ginanon lang siya. So this will become x plus y as x minus y. So you have that. Next na gagawin dito. So parang set aside lang to. Dito naman siya nagtrabaho. Same as this one, yung approach. Di ba? Ang dating nito, A over B, B over A. Unique yung denominator. So yun yung LCD mo. Tapos criss-cross lang. So you have x squared minus y squared. Diba? Dabi, sabay-sabay yung pag-solve ko nito. And then expand. Yan, ulit. Nanto. This expanded form, ayan siya. Sige, tingnan. X squared plus 2xy plus y squared. This one, ang expansion nito ay x squared minus 2xy plus y squared. Pero nag-distribute na ako ng negative. Ulit ha. The expanded form of this looks like this, pero negative lang to. But you have negative outside, so you need to distribute inside. Kaya siya naging ganyan. Okay. Tapos, magsisimplify na to. Ayan, nagsisimplify na nga ako. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Okay. So, pakitingnan mo na mabuti. Nasundan so far. Pwedeng sabay-sabay talagang nangyayari to. So, pagkatingin nyo rito, biglang ba't naging ganito? Nag-reciprocal. Bakit naging ganito? Nag-simplify dyan. Same goes with this one. Sinimplify muna. Ito rin, sinimplify din. Tapos further simplification. Ay, ito pwedeng gawin. Ayun. So, sulat lang natin to dito. Ito na naman yung mga A over B over yan. Yung mga parang gantong shortcut. Yan. Kasi kapag parehas na sa denominator, pwede mo nang i-cancel. So, parang B tsaka B, yung x plus y tsaka tong x plus y na to, mga cancel. Kahit may D pa rito, you can still cancel out B kasi nga magre-reciprocal lang to later. So, mga-cancel mo pa rin siya. So, kaya naging ganun yung approach ko dito. Cancel, cancel. Parang, ewan ko, nagiging shortcut ko na siya na if I have upon simplification, common factor na parehas na sa denominator, pwede mo nang i-cancel agad. Okay? So, you have that. Okay. Alo. O sige, bibilisan lang natin ha. Tingnan ko mabuti. Diba this will become 4xy all over x minus y. Kaya siya naging, naku, ba't bigla naging ganyan yan? Sige, tingnan. Sulat nga muna natin. Ba't naman kasi biglang ganun yun? Diba this will become 4xy all over x minus y all over 2x, di ba 1 na lang yan. So parang ganito to kapag sinimplify. Yan yung mahaba. Ito siya. Ayan. Sige. Tingnan mabuti kung naniniwala dyan. This will become 4xy over x minus y. all over, this is 2x over 1. Pag na-cancel yun, hindi 0 kasi 1 yun dapat. So 1. Kaya yung next step ko, o di ba ganito to? May next step, paano naman nangyari yan? So, this, yung approach naman dito, if for example, I have A over B over C. Diba? All over. Ganyan. So, this is equal to A over BC. Kasi nga, reciprocal. Diba? C over 1 to, o di 1 over C. So, kaya siya naging ganyan. Kuha. Well, eto, tingnan nyo to, eto, kung eto, naintindihan nyo to, papunta rito, reciprocal nga, di ba? 1 over 2x. Hence, this result. Okay? And then, feeling ko dapat masisimplify na natin to. Sige. We'll see kung anong gagawin ko rito. Nag-cancel. 4x tsaka 2x. May 2. Sige, tingnan mabuti. 4x over 2x ay 2. Y na natira all over x minus y. So, this whole thing is just 2y all over x minus y. So, pwedeng gano'n din yung approach ninyo. Trabahuhin to, tapos pag-multiply nyo na lang later. So, nagkataon na mas, hindi ko alam kung walang mas mabilis or mas madali kayo magde-decide kung alin talaga. So, nagkataon lang na ito yung natrabaho ko dito sa solution. So, you have that. Set aside, most probably will deal with this. Copy ako lang sa kabilang slide para hindi tayo matatabunan. So you have that. Anyone, any suggestion here? Mukhang may mapapala rito. Diba this is A all over B over C. So pwedeng mag-reciprocal. O, nakita nyo ba to? Reciprocal yon. So yung xy napunta ron. So you have that. This is actually factorable. Yun ba yung gagawin ko rito? So yun. Tama. X plus y, x minus y. Tingnan mabuti. Cancel. So may kanto ka na. And then, ito, tulad lang din nung kanina. Nagkataon lang na this is not 1. This is x minus y. Di ba parang ganun lang to? Multiply there plus this all over x minus y. Parang yung example ko na 1 plus 1/3 earlier. 3 times 1 plus 1. Nagkataon lang na hindi yun 1, x minus y yun. So, pwede kong gawin yun. So, I have that. Okay? Tapos, sige. Kokopyahin ko lang to next slide. Oh. Yan, sige. Yan. Copyin lang sa kabilang slide. Nag-simplify. This is square of a binomial, x squared minus 2xy plus y squared. Let's simplify ba further to? Nag-reciprocal na ako. Okay. So, yun yung mga technique na parang paulit-ulit siyang nangyayari. If you have A all over B over C, pwedeng iangat nyo na si C kaagad. So, ito, parang A all over B over C, si C na pupunta doon. So, reciprocal nga kasi yung argument doon. And then, most probably, ito, actually, pwede mo pang i-simplify ito eh. Pero magka-cancel, simplify, cancel, then that's it. Okay. Questions? Wala? Okay, so that's it for this part. Algebraic expressions. So we nag-discuss na ng algebraic expressions last time. We discussed polynomials, actually operations ng polynomials. We did special products, yung mabilisang multiplication. And then today we have factoring. The goal is you have a given and then you want to disintegrate it, decompose it, so that you'll end up with factors. Yung main operation nyo ay multiplication. And then, yung umbrella ng algebraic fractions, below that, polynomials, yun yung mga pinagagawa natin. And then, we also have algebraic fractions. And then, sa fractions, we have operations as well, LCD, pag may addition, subtraction. Pag multiplication, division, yung division, you convert it to multiplication first. And then, as much as possible, lahat ng pwedeng i-factor nyo kasi baka may pwedeng ma-cancel. For addition, subtraction, identification of the least common denominator correctly ay sobrang crucial. Okay? And then we also have complex fractions na application ng algebraic fractions na pwedeng sobrang complicated ng given pero step by step or by parts, pwede mong i-simplify and then masasagot mo na siya eventually. Okay? So, thank you.